Hey YouTube, it's that dude named Dave and welcome to my channel. Before we get started, we have to do my price of admission for these videos here. Like, subscribe, and the bell notification below. Let's check it. You guys are watching my videos, but you're all not subbed yet. So let me help you by helping me out here. Give you guys a few seconds to do this. Okay, few seconds, we have that out the way because we don't do long intros. Today's video, we're coming back to Kevin Samuels. He had a female caller asking for advice for dating because she stated that he reminds her of her older brothers. This one's an interesting one here. So we're gonna get to the video. We're gonna let Kevin cook in. We're gonna try to make this make sense.
Brothers, I'm the youngest of 7 boys.
Okay.
And you give us, the raw shit. So I was like, oh, I got to talk to you.
Okay, so what do you got for me on the topic?
Youngest of 7 brothers.
So on the topic, I am trying to. I'm trying to get some advice, some big brother advice. Okay, Kevin.
Okay.
Kevin said okay.
But so you gotta get to it though. This is
taking too much time.
I know it. So I am single mom of 4.
Okay. How many? 4?
Yep, 4.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
I am seasoned a little bit, but I'm not discouraged, okay?
What is the question, woman?
Let's get to it.
What's the question?
So I'm trying to figure out what I need to be focusing on and looking for in relationships.
I don't know. What outcome do you want?
I want happiness.
You want to be married?
Absolutely. I've never been married.
Okay, hold on. Let's just answer
She
these
wants to be
questions.
married.
You're a mother of 4,
Yeah.
and how many different fathers?
4.
Holy shit! How many times you been married?
None.
That ain't gonna work.
I've been proposed to 3 times. But
That ain't gonna work. That's not gonna work.
Yeah, I never.
4 kids, 4 baby daddies, never married. But the age-old thing, I've been proposed 3 times. 4 baby daddies for 4 kids. So every time you made a kid, it was with a different man. Y'all hear this? Let's get back to the video.
Accepted.
No. What I'm saying is not gonna work. There's no marriage to a woman who has 4 kids by 4 different men who's never been married. What guy wants to follow that?
So your answer is I'm done.
As far as marriage, in all likelihood, yeah. I mean, how old are you?
44.
Oh!
44, 4. First off, man, let's take you out of it.
Okay, so when you saw the thumbnail, I put 4444. Shout out to Jay-Z. That was the album he dropped like, 5 years ago? That was the song. What song he had on there? Story of OJ. I'm not black, I'm OJ. You know that track, that was a decent album. Wasn't one of Jay-Z's best albums, but I rock with Jay. Hova, shout out. But she's the 444. 4 kids, 4 baby daddies, and 44 years old. And she still wants to be married. I'm gonna pose this to the women in this tribe here. Let's see the comment section from the ladies because y'all coming heavy right now. Do you really think that a woman is gonna expect marriage when not only she has 4 kids? That's a red flag. You got a lot of kids here because, that's a lot. But 4 different men. So you know what that means? The next man who comes in the picture, let's say that he is a man who's looking for kids. Let's say that he even in a crazy warped, in world here that he wants kids with her. He would be the 5th father to her kids. Let me tell you, ladies, we are not rocking with that. We are not going for that. And as a matter of fact, at this point in the game right now, most men is not even going to have sex with her unless it's a Pookie and Ray Ray, the Tyrones of the world. Them syndromes will come through and smash those cheeks. But the Chads here, nah, they ain't rocking with that. Ladies, what y'all think of this here? This is too much here. Let's get back to the video.
Let's say you have a brother, right?
Right? 7 of them.
And your brother comes up and says, hey sis, I'm gonna marry this woman with 4 kids by 4 different men. She ain't never been married. What you gonna tell her? Yeah, man, lock that deal down.
For what you gonna say?
Are you asking? Can I respond?
Yeah, what
Yeah,
you gonna
that's
tell
the
her?
question.
You gonna tell her?
So, well, you know,
What are you gonna tell him?
of course I'm gonna have my own personal experience in it. So of course I'm gonna tell him, okay, yeah, absolutely.
You gonna tell him absolutely?
Yeah, absolutely.
So you love your brother so much you would tell him to marry a woman with 4 kids by 4 different men and he never been married to either one of them. That ain't love, ma'am. That ain't love.
I mean, there's a history. I mean, it depends on the history.
That ain't love. That ain't okay,
It
ma'am.
depends.
Ma'am, listen. This is where you women go.
Before Kevin goes off here, women are disingenuous here because when things pertain to you, and then you ask a direct question to someone in your family, someone close to you, you're going to be like, oh, it depends. Or, you know what, though? There's judgment that can happen. We shouldn't base all these things because this happened in the past here. Wrong. Ladies, if this is your scenario, and if you have sons or if you have a brother, would you recommend this exact same scenario to them? I can best believe there is no woman in her right mind that who created a scenario that had 4 kids with 4 men and is going to say, you know what, son? That's okay that you found this woman here who got all these kids here, these different men here. I am going to co-sign in here. I give you my blessing. There is not one black woman in this world who co-signs this here. And if you find her, bring them to the tribe here because I want to see her and I want to see what kind of problem she got up here. Boy, oh boy. Let's get back to the video.
Wrong. Because you're too into it. Do you have any sons?
I do, 2 sons.
So
Okay.
2 of your 2 sons come back and both of them say, hey, mom, I found a woman with 4 kids from 4 different men. I'm going to marry her. You're going to say, go ahead, son. Let's go ahead and plan that up.
That's all I'm just saying, Kev. What you gonna say?
Probably not.
Oh,
Exactly.
I'll be honest, probably not.
Probably not. Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly, because the men you're talking about are somebody's sons. I mean, here's the thing. If you didn't need to be married to have babies, you don't need to be married. You don't need to be married now. That's really how men think about it.
Okay, so take marriage out of it, then, Kevin. So, I mean, because at the end of the day, I'm not one of those people that are like, oh, I want this, that, and the third. I got my own bag. I'm an accountant. All right. I want someone that I can be, because.
Are you really getting to a bag? Or, I hate to be mean here, are you someone who's getting 4 child support checks plus you're an accountant? So in technicality, you might be getting 5 checks. I have to ask this question. You know why? Because you guys can do easy searches on YouTube, Twitter, TikTok. It doesn't matter the platform. There is a huge push where there are young women, modern women, who are saying, why keep having babies with the same man and collecting child support? Have babies by different men so you can get the full amount of checks. There's a woman out here who made a viral video, who has 6 kids by 6 different men. And she basically states, why should I get, 6 kids by one man when that 19% of the check can come from all these different men? So I'm collecting $300 or $400 from each individual person compared to me only getting like $700 from one man. I'm paraphrasing, but you get the idea. This is a game. This is what things that some women are doing. A lot of women are doing these days here, collecting babies for the checks here. Oh boy. Let's get back to the video. This is bad already, y'all. Let's see if Kevin makes it worse or she makes it worse.
No one deserves to die alone.
Well, I get it, ma'am. I get it. Well, how old is your youngest child?
My youngest is 11. He'll be 12.
All right, ma'am, but still, you got to understand that you're deciding to come to these things at beyond middle age.
They have thrown me on the bus with the force.
You are, unless you're going to live to be 100, you are beyond middle age.
That's a good point that Kevin says here that I'm stopping. And I want to point this out for my black people. We are scared to grow old and we do not understand what middle age actually means. I admit that I am 42 years old. You know what that means? Half my life is already gone. Okay. I've done my homework. I've done my research on my family, medical, things that actually occurred. All my uncles, my aunts, and even my dad has passed away from heart attacks. So heart disease ranges in my family. That's the reason why I decided to lose so much weight and try to get myself healthy, because now I'm in the back nine of my life. Whatever you want to say about it, look at the average age of a black man that lives in this country here. I'm 42 years old. The averages show that I'm not going to live to 84, but if I do things right, I can play off house money and make it a little bit longer than that. So knowing these things here, I'm not as scared of being middle-aged here. I am not scared of the fact that I'm growing older. I'm not scared of having these gray hairs in my beard and in my locks here. It is a natural progression. And when we know that we are middle-aged, we have to understand our limitations and the things that we may want in our lives here. For this particular woman who's middle-aged, 44 years old, 4 kids, marriage is not really in the question here, let alone the fact that a man who really wants to marry her and lock her down and want to build a nuclear family. This is a really toxic situation where that what man would invest his time and resources into this here? Think about that. Let's get back to the video.
Okay, so it's done for me. I should just go and
You
die.
need to. You want me to tell you what you want to hear, or you want me to tell you what I think? Well, then listen. You came to these decisions to where now it seems to now be a priority, because at 44 with 4 kids, you were just out here doing what you wanted to do. You said you got a bag, okay, but now you don't want to die alone. All right, but then here's the thing. I hear you, but there's a man out there who's going to have to attach himself to you, and what is he going to get?
Can I answer?
Yes.
I'd like to hear this.
So when he attaches himself to me, he's going to get an awesome individual. He's going to get a down-to-earth individual, someone that has a grasp on life and what they want. Okay, someone that can provide, someone that knows how to cook, someone that knows how to take care of the household. That's what he's going to get. Somebody's going to.
Okay. All right. So let me ask you some other questions. Okay.
Okay.
How tall are you?
5'9".
Dress size?
I'm gonna slack you, Kevin. I done gained a little weight on quarantine.
Uh-oh.
So I'm probably like a 14 now. So I'm 5'9", 230.
Oh!
5'9", 230 pounds.
Black people. Are we serious? How about this? People in general. Are we serious? 5'9", 230-pound woman. She weighs more than the average man. She needs to lose at least 85 pounds. You already got 4 kids. And you out here calling Kevin for advice to trying to find a man in marriage? The first thing you need to do is get healthy. You need to lose this weight, A, and then B, you need to find a therapist here, because there's a lot of things wrong here. And then C, here's another question that we need to pose here. She said at the beginning of the video that she has 7 brothers and she's the youngest. Hey, y'all, for the brothers here that know her, where were y'all when she was getting it in like this and having multiple kids with all these men? It looks like the men in her family did not do her anything whatsoever. Wow. Let's get back to the video.
4 kids. Listen, 5'9", 44 years old, 5'9", 230 pounds, size 14, with 4 children by 4 different men. And everything that you said you were going to provide for a man is you're going to get an awesome individual who has a grasp of something or other, who knows how to clean a house and knows how to cook. Ma'am, he can get that in a 25 or 30-year-old with no children.
Exactly.
And a dress size 6.
So I pause that here for women to understand everything that you think that you can offer to us for the man that you want, for the man you desire, for the man that you say, I want to live the rest of my days with. If you have all these red flags, ask yourself the question, Do all the things that I offer, can a woman who is 10 years younger, who weighs 100 pounds less, and does not even have even a third of these red flags, can she give this to this man here? If so, then you are not offering anything more than to take his resources and to take his money and to take his time to give him an unfair deal to be a stepdaddy to all these kids here. Think about that, ladies. Let's get back to the video.
So what you saying,
ladies, this is what I'm. Listen. Do you understand what I just said? What you're bringing to the table. Okay, you're an accountant, right?
I just want you to give me advice on me. I don't
I understand. I give it. Listen. I give general advice on this show because if you need specific advice, use up some of that bag and book a session. I don't just give free specialized advice out.
That's what I need to do.
So here's the thing, yeah, but in general, man, I'm speaking to you in some terms that accountants can understand. Assets and liabilities. Your assets need to outweigh your liabilities for someone to want to take that deal. And the things I've asked you about assets were very vague, but your liabilities are very real.
Absolutely.
All right.
And on that note, I stopped the video here. I'll put the link in the description below so you guys can check it out there. Support Kevin Samuel's channel here. I do a lot of reaction videos towards him. Y'all rock with me, so that means you rock with him here. This video was something else here. I brought this to the forefront here because there is a lot of women who have these particular stats. A lot of women who have this type of background here. Now, let's say for instance that a woman may not have 4 kids by 4 baby daddies. She might have 2 kids by 2 baby daddies, 3 by 2, 3 by 3, whatever the numbers are. Why I'm bringing this here is to showcase to you women that this is not what men want. We are not asking to be stepdaddies here. We are not asking for us to have our resources taken away here. So because the fact that you made bad choices here. I got tongue tied here. But the point that we want to state here is that, ladies, you cannot keep committing these many items here and thinking that you're going to get the outcomes that you desire. After the second child, I'm just going to be nice here. After the second child, why are you still having sex with different men and having babies all the time? Ladies, understand your worth. All these bodies here, when we talk about like your body count and how many babies you have, body count don't even matter anymore. When you have this many baby daddies, it is a wrap. Close the door. So we want people to understand your worth, understand that your past impacts your present, and will actually determine what actually happens in the future. So we need women to understand that when you choose the wrong Pookie, you choose the Ray Ray, and you choose the Tyrone, unprotected sex, and choose to have this child, and he is not in the life, what do you expect us to give you in return? You're not gonna get the husband that you desire. If anything, you should go back and look for the man who is your baby's father, and so you can work it out so that you can have a nuclear family, as long as there is no issues of abuse going on. I just want to state that because everybody want to throw a caveat. Well, this actually happens here, blah, blah, blah. Well, you know what? If there's abuse, then no, we're not going to co-sign it. If there's no abuse, work it out. Figure it out. Do what you need to do because you're being selfish, because those kids, they need their mother and their father. But if you're going to be reckless like this here, don't expect high value men, high earning men to come up and to clean up the day. Comment, like, subscribe, click on that bell notification below. I want to see what you guys think about this video here. 4 kids, 4 different fathers, 44 years old. Make that make sense. We need to try the comment on this here, but until next time, I am that dude named Dave. See y'all later, YouTube world.